Hey everyone, East Coast Reefer here, trying a slightly different concept today. So I'm going to talk about what I've done this week in reefing, maybe a little bit selfishly, probably more for me, so I can go back and look at all the things that I've done this week or over the weeks, but I thought I'd share it as well, and that blue light makes the side of my head look really weird. So I've written them all down, because my memory's terrible. So what have I done this week? I have sold some GSP and some of the mushrooms that I had. Got to meet some fellow reefers, and they're all great, so it's always fun to do. And these aren't going to be in order, just as they came out of my mind. I placed an order with Prestige Reef, and that was delivered Thursday, I think. So I've put that in the tank. That's all looking pretty good. I realised that I had a blue sponge that I bought and I couldn't find it anywhere. I found that right around the back of the rock work, and I've now put that back in place in sight. So hopefully that will stay there, and everything was fine with it. I've been trying to fight with reasonably high nitrates and phosphates. It's really struggling to get them down. Not really sure why. And then I went through my water change at the weekend and discovered that my phosphate or GFO reactor, the pump, there was barely any flow coming out of it. So I stripped all the pump down, cleaned it all out. That's making a much more flow. It's much more effective. Downside of that is I've now bottomed out my phosphates, or so my test said a minute ago. I'm going to do one again in a few minutes, and in the meantime I've just thrown a load of pellet food in. The fish love it, and it will generate a bit of phosphate and nitrate as well. What else have I been up to? I picked up some zoas and a toadstool from a guy called Essex Reef. It sells on eBay. So I went over to see him, got talking. Always great to speak to other reefers. We're talking about some of the struggles, particularly with some of the SPS I've got, which is just brown and looks naff. I thought it was because of my high nitrates. And after we got talking, I then put my Senai meter in the tank and measured the par. And right at the top bit of the tank here, the par there was like 50 or 70, I can't remember which that, but it really low. So what I have done, let's see if I can get this right. No, that is the wrong way. There we go. So you can see now that I've got a Red Sea Reef Lead 90, and I've got my second Aqua Illumination Prime 16. So I've swapped that, the other prime for this Red Sea one. I'm going to swap that one over as well. So I'll have two Red Sea. One of the reasons I was thinking about this anyway was because I wanted to have just one app that I use really, rather than multiple. Too far? Yeah, I'll get that right one day. So I've got that. I'm going to pick up another one and swap that over as well, and then sell on my two primes. And then one of the repercussions of these problems that I've seen is my Lime in the Sky from AAC is now, yeah, it's in the sky. It's dead. So I'm hoping the rest of what I've got in there is going to survive. So what have I got? There is the Kung Po there, and the Sun God Lepto as well. Let's zoom out a bit more. What's we got? Got the Mad Martian Leptoceras there, and the green Pusillipora. What else did I get? I got some of the Zoas, so over the back there. Increase the brightness a little bit for you. Oh, that's too much. There's some purple bezoas. What else did I get from Prestige? I've done another video on what I got from Prestige. It might be best to look at that. My brain is failing me. Oh, the German blue at the back there. That was from Prestige as well. And oh yeah, and the Mean Streak Monty here next to the blue sponge. I think that's it. No, that wasn't it. I also got some Tutti Frutti Zoas, which are those ones there. Increase the brightness a bit. Refocus. There we go. And then from Essex Reef, I picked up these Gods of War and the Green Dragon Eyes and this toadstool, which didn't like being stuck at 90 degrees on the back rock work, so I've moved it back out here and I'm waiting for it to extend its polyps again. And did I get anything else? Yes, I got the fake lime chilies at the back there. They came from Essex Reef as well. And then I also noticed today, although just in time for the video it's gone back in amongst the collection of Zoas I got from AAC, there's like one scrambled egg Zoa and one clove polyp that's in there as well. What else has happened? One more thing that did happen actually was that I lost the sea star that I had. It was a red with white bits, white, spots all over it, and I think the other fish just ate it. I think because the spots on it looked like it might have been food, they were just going round and eating it, which yeah, not great. And yeah, the issue with the nutrients that I was having, everything's a little bit pissed off in the tank. So yeah, that Goniopora is not really out. That Alveopora was out fantastic earlier and now it isn't. The Iron Man Gonny at the front here, struggling with focus, there you go. That's not really out and neither's that red Gonny. I come over here and my torch corals, they all look a bit pissed off as well. And then when I look at the back, I've got a frog spawn that's pulled right in. So I don't know what's been going on, but that's reefing. Hopefully I've got on top of it now. Hopefully the lighting is going to help. Bringing the nutrients down will help, but maybe I've brought it down too much, but we'll see. So there's a lot to update in 1 week. I'm not expecting to be doing this much every week, but yeah, that's my week in reefing.